just
Hare Krishna. So, as Mother Jama mentioned that today we are continuing a series which we are doing for last 4 weeks. Last week we did 4 sessions on Srimad Bhagavatam. This is a course like we are trying to do in such a way that like people will get interested in reading more about Srimad Bhagavatam. So we decided to do the first 3 chapters of first canto, and we already finished the first 2 chapters of the first canto. So in the first 2 chapters, as we know, like just to give a background, like we know, like we already discussed about 6 questions given by sages to the Sutta Goswami. So 2 of them are already answered, like first one and the second one. Now third one is like why Lord Krishna appeared from the womb of Mother Devaki as son of Vasudeva. Then after that, they are like sages asked the 4th question, 5th question, which are related to the various incarnations of the Lord. So today we are going to discuss about those. In the 3rd chapter of first canto, which is the title is Krishna is the source of all incarnations. This is the 3rd chapter. So we are going to discuss half of this chapter today, and we'll try to do up till text 28. Let's see, like if we can finish this one.
Can you go a little slow, please? Maybe we should probably act on it. It's probably too much.
I'm going to mostly just give the names. I'm not going to go in detail of each and every text, because they are already they are discussed more detail in the other part of Srimad Bhagavatam. Here just the names are given and their proper functions of the incarnations. I'm not going to go in detail of each and every incarnation, what they have, for what purpose they appear. So these are the 6 questions, like you already know all those things. So we have discussed question number 4 and 5 here. We are going to discuss about the adventures that God performed in his various incarnations and the pastimes of Supreme Godhead's multi-incarnations. So before we discuss the various incarnations, we know in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says that in chapter 4, Yada yada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharata abhyutthana madharmasya tadatmanam sajamyam paritrāṇaya sadhunām vināṣāya ca duṣritāṃ dharma sansthapanārthaya sambhavāmi yudhite. In that verse, Lord Krishna says, whenever there is a decline in religious principle and predominant rise of a religion, I myself descend to establish the principle of dharma, religion again, and to annihilate the deeds, miscreants. And the next verse, Lord Krishna says that janam karma cha medevyam evam yoti tatata tayakva teham punarjanam naiti mamiti swarjanam. Anyone who knows that my pastimes and my birth are all transcendental, they are not mundane. Anyone who knows factually, after giving up this body, they will not go to take birth again in this future. So that is the advantage of reading, discussing and hearing about different incarnations of the Lord. So in this particular chapter, Sutta Goswami is going to answer the various incarnations of the Lord, and at the end, he says that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which is the verse of today, which we have discussed. Ete chams kala pumsha Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam Indrari Kaklam Loke Mridayanti Vivek. Same verse which Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, that he appears. Why he appears? He appears to annihilate the miscreants and protect the devotees. Same thing here, Sutta Goswami is saying, Indrari Kaklam Loke Mridayanti Yoge. So we are going to discuss that verse later. So first, we are going to see the different incarnations of the Lord. What about the different incarnations? So before I start, I would like to offer Mangalachana. नमा ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नाम नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचार निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश ओम अज्ञान विग्रहस्य ज्ञानंजनाशंकाया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं तस्मै श्री गुरुवे श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकथामहं ददाति स्वापनं वन्दे अहं श्री गुरौ श्रीयुक्तापदं श्री गुरु वैष्णवंश श्री रूपं साग्रजातं सहगन रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य श्री राधा कृष्णपादान् सहगन श्री विशाखान्वितां सचा हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका राधा कांत तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी कृष्णानुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशाकल्पतरुश्च कृपा सिंधुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्ति हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवो भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति। So the various incarnations we are going to that's listed in our various scriptures. The six different kind of incarnations Lord takes. The first is the Purusha avatar, which we are going to discuss. The first 5 texts of this chapter, Sutta Goswami explains about the Purusha incarnation of the Lord. Then Guna avatars, which was actually discussed in the previous chapter. The 3 Guna avatars of the Lord, which is Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, and Lord Brahma. Then Leela avatars, which are basically they come for a performance of particular pastimes. Then Manvantara avatars, we are going to see like in every Manvantar, in one day of Brahma, there are 40 Manus. In every Manus, there is an incarnation of the Lord. So we are going to see that. And Yuga avatars, as we see there are 4 Yugas. We have Satya Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Treta Yuga, and Kali Yuga. So for every Yuga, there is an avatar of Lord. And Shakti Avesha Avatara, which is empowered incarnations, which are like different living entities empowered with the special power. So the first is the Purusha incarnations. There are 3 Purusha incarnations mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. The first is Karmadakshaya Vishnu, who is also known as Mahavishnu. Second one is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, who is the like universal form of the Lord, Virata Purusha. And third one is the Shirodakshaya Vishnu, who is the all-pervading Paramatma, like everywhere, in everyone's heart, the Lord resides as Shirodakshaya Vishnu. So in that first verse, Sutta Goswami says that in the beginning of the creation, Lord first expanded himself in the universal form of Purusha incarnation and manifested all the ingredients for material creation. And thus, at first, there was creation of the 16 principles of material action. This was for the purpose of creating material universes. A part of Purusha lies down within the water of the universe. From the navel lake of his body sprouts a lotus stem. And from the lotus flower atop this stem, Brahma, the master of all engineers in the universe, becomes manifest. It is believed that all the universal planetary systems are situated on the extensive body of the Purusha, but he has nothing to do with the creative material ingredients. His body is eternally in spiritual existence par excellence. The devotees with their perfect eyes see the transcendental form of Purusha, who has thousands of legs, thighs, arms and faces, all extraordinary. In that body there are thousands of heads, ears, eyes and noses. They are decorated with thousands of helmets and glowing earrings and are adorned with garlands. This form is the source of indestructible seed of multifarious incarnations within the universe. From the particles and portions of this form, different living entities like demigods, men, others are created. So here in the first 5 verses, Sutta Goswami summarizes like these 3 Purusha incarnations. The first is Mahavishnu or Karmadakshaya Vishnu. This is the first incarnation of the Lord, Purusha avatar. So before we understand what Purusha avatar is, we need to understand what Purusha means. There are many meanings mentioned in our scripture about Purusha. One of the meaning is like Purusha means who is complete in everything. Who is complete in everything. So that is one meaning. The other meaning of Purusha is like who lives, who sleeps in a place. Pura means a place. Who shen, who sleeps in a place. So Karnodakshaya Vishnu, he stays in one of the place in a spiritual sky, and from his body this Karna ocean, which is the milk ocean. It's Karnodakshaya Vishnu, it's a Karna ocean which is coming out from the body of Mahavishnu. And this ocean, the Karnodakshaya Vishnu lies there at the bottom, and from when Lord Mahavishnu exhales out, millions of universes comes out from his body, and when he inhales, all the universes goes back into his body. There is a verse in Brahma Samhita which talks about Lord Mahavishnu, Yasyeta Nishvashit Kalam Athavlamya Jivanti Log Vilija Jagdandanatha Vishnur Mahasa Yassa Kala Vishesho Govindam Adipusam Sapam Vidam. So this Mahavishnu is the one of the Kala, Vishesh of Lord Krishna. From the body of Mahavishnu, these innumerable universes comes out, and in each and every universe, Mahavishnu again incarnates and enters into each and every universe as Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. And he enters into each and every universe and lies down there in the Garbha ocean, and from that Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, this universal form that which we saw in Bhagavad Gita, when Lord shows the universal form, that is of Lord Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. From the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, from the navel of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, one lotus comes out, and on the top of that lotus, Lord Brahma manifests. And in this stem of this lotus, all the 14 planetary systems exist. The whole universe is on this extensive body of Lord Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. There are 7 lokas up and 7 lokas down. We have on the up from starting from Satya Loka, we have Jana Loka, Tapa Loka, Maharloka, Swarga Loka, Bhuvar Loka, and Mahital. This is the Bhu Loka. And then we have Atal, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal, and Patal. So there are this 14 planetary system. They are in the stem of that the lotus comes out from the navel of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Then the Lord Garbhodakshaya Vishnu again expands himself as Paramatma into each and every living entity. Lord, that's called Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, or Paramatma incarnation of the Lord. It is the heart of all the living entity, that Purusha incarnation. So these 3 Purusha incarnations are the Lord's manifesting these 3 Purusha incarnations for the maintaining the material universes. In the purport, in the first verse, the Srila Prabhupada is given the purport. It says that Bhagavad Gita states that the personality of Godhead Sri Krishna maintains these material universes by extending his plenary expansions. So this Purusha form is a confirmation of same principle. The original personality of Godhead Vasudev, or Lord Krishna, who is famous as son of King Vasudeva or King Nanda, is full with all opulences, all potencies, all fame, all beauty, all knowledge, and all his renunciation. Part of his opulences are manifested as impersonal Brahman, and part of his opulence are manifested as Paramatma, which we are talking about, Shirodakshaya Vishnu. This Purusha feature of the same personality of Godhead Sri Krishna is the original Paramatma manifestation of the Lord. There are 3 Purusha features in the material creation, and this form, who is known as Karnodakshaya Vishnu, is the first of the 3, and others are known as Garbhodakshaya Vishnu and Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, which we shall know one after another. These innumerable universes are generated from the spin holes of this Karnodakshaya Vishnu, and each one of the universe, the Lord enters as Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. So these 3 Purusha incarnations are maintaining this material universe. Then we have Gunavataras, which are the 3 Gunavataras are like Lord Vishnu, which we discussed the 3 Purusha incarnations. Then we have Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva. Lord Brahma in charge of the mode of passion. Lord Vishnu takes care of maintaining the universe as mode of goodness, and Lord Brahma takes care of, Lord Shiva takes care of mode of ignorance. In Brahma Samhita, it says that Lord Krishna himself takes the form of Lord Shiva and takes charge of this material universe by taking the charge of mode of ignorance. Then we have these different Leela avatars, which we have seen, like Matsya Avatara. There more details are given in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Kurma Avatara, Vara Avatara, Narsingha Avatara. Vaman, Lord Krishna and Lord Ramachandra. Then we have Manvantara Avtara, like main Manvantara Avtara mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam are there is very big pastimes mentioned in 8th canto about Gajendra Moksham. Like in there, Lord Hari appeared as in the 4th Manvantara Avtara. So that's Lord Hari. Then Ajita, which is in the 6th Manvantara, and the Vaman also. Then we have Yuga Avtaras. In different Yuga, Lord appears in different colors. It is mentioned in the 10th canto, like Lord appears with the different colors. In Satya Yuga, Lord appears as a white color. In Treta Yuga, Lord appears as red color. In Dwapara Yuga, Lord Krishna appears as black. And in Kali Yuga, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as golden avatar. And Shaktyavisha Avtara, so there are few of Shaktyavisha Avtara is Narad Muni, Parshuram and King Prithu. There are more detailed explanation in 4th canto about King Prithu. So these are the like summary of 25th verses of the first on this chapter. So we discussed that first 5 verses are basically for the 3 Purusha incarnations. From the text 6 onwards, Sutta Goswami explains about different various incarnations mixed, like they are Leela Avtaras, Manvantara Avtaras, and some of them are Shaktyavisha Avtaras. So in the 6th verse, Sutta Goswami explains, first of all, in the beginning of creation, there were 4 unmarried sons of Brahma, the Kumaras, who being situated in a vow of celibacy, underwent severe austerity for realization of absolute truth. So in the text for like Sutta Goswami explains about the 4 Kumaras. So when Lord Brahma started when he was thinking of creating this material world, so when he was thinking how to do it, at that time when he was meditating, then 4 Kumaras appeared from his mind. They are the Manas Putra of Lord Brahma. So the 4 Kumaras. Next, like next is mentioned that supreme enjoyer of all sacrifices accepted the incarnation of a boar, and for the welfare of earth he lifted the earth from neither region of the universe. That is the text 7. And the text 8, in the millennium of Rishis, the personality of Godhead accepted 3rd empowered incarnation in the form of Dev Rishi Narad, who is a great sage among the demigods. He collected exposition of Vedas which deals with devotional service and which inspires non-fruitive action. The we know that Narad Muni is the son of Brahma, and the main contribution of Narad Muni is giving the devotional service to all the devotees around the world, around the universe. In the 4th incarnation, Lord became Nara and Narayana, the twin sons of wife of King Dharma. Thus he undertook severe and exemplary penance to control the senses. In the next verse, in the 6th incarnation, the 6th incarnation of Purusha was son of, 5th one, I missed the one. The 10th one is the 5th incarnation named Lord Kapila is the foremost among perfected beings. He gave an exposition of creative element and metaphysics to Asuri Brahmana, for in course of time this knowledge had been lost. So Lord Kapila Dev's pastime is mentioned in 3rd canto in very great detail. I think it's from chapter 18 to chapter 25. Lord Kapila Dev's instructions are mentioned, like about how he gave instruction to Mother Dehuti about the devotional service and about the Sankhya Yoga. The 6th incarnation of Purusha was the son of a sage Atri. He was born from the womb of Anasuya, who prayed for an incarnation. He spoke on the subject of transcendence to Alarka, Prahlada and others. So in 11th canto, there is a very long discussion between Yadu Maharaj and Lord Dattatreya. So Lord Dattatreya gave the transcendental knowledge to Yadu, Prahlad Maharaj and Alarka is mentioned. So he is the son of Atri and Ansuya. They are son of Brahma. So Atri Muni is the son of Brahma, and he prayed for Lord to be incarnated in his home, and he appeared as Lord Dattatreya. The 7th incarnation was Yajna, the son of Prajapati Ruchi and his wife Aputi. He controlled the period during the change of Swambhu Manu and was assisted by demigod such as his son Yama. So in the first Manvantara, when there was nobody to take the post of Indra, at that time Lord incarnates himself as Yajna. So this is the 7th incarnation when Lord appeared as Yajna, and he took charge of the universe along with the assisted by his sons Yama. And the 8th incarnation was King Rishabdev, son of King Nabi and his wife Meru Devi. In this incarnation, Lord showed the path of perfection which is followed by those who have fully controlled their senses and who are honored by all orders of life. So in 5th canto, it is a great detailed explanation about King Rishabdev in the 3 chapters. King Rishabdev is son of, I mentioned King Nabi, and there is a great detailed explanation of his son, who is Rajarshi Bharat. So in 8 chapters in the 5th canto, there is a great detailed explanation about King Bharat and his 3 different lifetimes. When he was a king, when he will become a stag and the deer, in the next life when he become a Brahmana. So that he is the son of Rishabdev. In the next verse, O Brahmana, in the 9th incarnation, Lord prayed for by sages to accept the body of King Prabhu, who cultivated the land to yield various produce, and for that reason earth was beautiful and attractive. So this earth was given name Prithvi on the basis of King Prathu. King Prathu is the son of King Vena, who is in the dynasty of Dhruva Maharaj. From Lord Brahma, Manu, Lord Brahma's son is Manu, Manu's son is Uttanpad. From Uttanpad, Dhruva, and in that lineage, in that dynasty, King Vena was there, and from King Vena, King Prathu appeared, and he basically cultivated the whole earth, make it beautiful. That's why this earth is called Prithvi. When there was a complete inundation after the period of Chakshusha Manu, the whole world was deep within the water. The Lord accepted the form of fish and protected Vyavasat Manu, keeping him up on a boat. So this is starting of the 8th canto. End of the 8th canto. In the end of the 8th canto, there is a discussion between Satyavrat Muni, King Satyavrat, and Vyavasvat, King Satyavrat, and Matsya Avatar. So Lord came and protected King Satyavrat, who became the Manu for our age, Vyavasvat Manu. He is the 7th Manu, and he was protected by Lord, and Lord Matsya gave him the transcendental knowledge during this time. The 11th incarnation of the Lord took the form of tortoise, whose shell served as a pivot for the Mandrachal hill, which was being used as a churning rod by the theist and atheist of the universe. So there was a pastime at the end of the 6th Manvantara, which was the great fight between the demigods and the demons. At that time, before that, there was a pastime that Lord performed, which is like churning of the milk ocean. During that time, Lord appeared and he took 3 avatars, which are mentioned here. The first avatar is this tortoise, the Kurma Avatara, when he kept the Mandrachal mountain on his back, which used as a churning rod to churn the milk ocean by both the demons and the demigods. And in the same pastime, in the 12th incarnation, Lord appeared as Dhanvantri, and in the 13th, he allured the atheist by churning beauty of a woman and gave nectar to the demigod to drink. So in the same pastime, Lord appeared as Dhanvantri from the milk ocean, and when he bring the nectar, all the demons took the nectar and they ran away, and to steal the nectar back from those demons, Lord appeared as Mohini Avatar. So these 3 pastimes are mentioned, 3 leelas are in the same leela mentioned in the 8th canto in very detail, about these pastimes. In the 15th incarnation, Lord assumed the form of a dwarf Brahmana and visited the arena of sacrifice arranged by Maharaj Bali. Although at heart he was willing to regain the kingdom of 3 planet systems, he simply asked for a donation of 3 steps of land. I think I missed one of them, Lord Nrsingadev. In the 14th incarnation, Lord appeared as Nrsingadev and bifurcated the body of atheist Hiranyakashipu with his nails, just as a carpenter pierces cane. So the whole 7th canto we discuss about the pastimes of Prahlad Maharaj and Lord Nrsingadev, especially in the 10th canto, 10th chapter of the 7th canto discuss about appearance of Lord Nrsingadev and prayer to Lord Nrsingadev by Prahlad Maharaj. And in the 15th incarnation is the Vamandev, who appeared to beg 3 steps of land from Maharaj Bali. to cheat Maharaj Bali actually because he want to get the whole kingdom for his elder brother who is King Indra. So he appeared as son of Aditi and Kashyap Muni to take the whole world back from Bali Maharaj, which he captured by defeating Lord Indra. So that's in the 6th Manvantara. In the 16th incarnation of the Lord annihilated the administrative class 21 times, being angry with them because of their rebellion against Brahmanas. So there is 16th incarnation of the Lord is Bhragupati Parshuram, when he killed the Kshatriyas 21 times. Thereafter, in the 17th incarnation of the Godhead, Sri Vyasadeva appeared in the womb of Satyavati through Parashar Muni, and he divided one Veda into several branches and sub-branches, seeing that the people in general were less intelligent. So before the start of Kali Yuga, at the end of Dwapar Yuga, Lord appeared as Vyasadeva. The main purpose of why Lord appeared as Vyasadeva is to give this transcendental knowledge for the people in general, because in Kali Yuga people are less intelligent, they don't have time to read the whole Vedas. So Lord appeared and he took the Vedas and divided into various Vedic literature, like 4 Vedas, and he divided into various Puranas, which we already discussed in the first class that we basically discussed in the first chapter. So he appeared to give this transcendental knowledge to all of us in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. In the 18th incarnation, Lord appeared as King Ram. In order to perform some pleasing work for the demigod, he exhibited superhuman powers by controlling the Indian Ocean and then killing the atheist King Ravana, who was on the other side of the sea. So everyone knows about Lord Ramachandra. He appeared to kill Ravana and to establish the Dharma again in the Treta Yuga. In the 19th and 20th incarnation, Lord advanted himself as Lord Balarama and Lord Krishna in the family of Vrishni, and by so doing he removed the burden of the world. So Lord Balarama appears, which we are going to celebrate on Thursday, the appearance of Lord Balarama, and next week we are going to celebrate the appearance of Lord Krishna. Then in the beginning of Kali Yuga, Lord will appear as Lord Buddha, the son of Anjana, in the province of Gaya for the purpose of deluding those who are envious of faithful theists. So in the next incarnation, Lord appears Lord Buddha, and thereafter, at the conjunction of 2 yugas, the Lord of the creation will take off Vishnu Yasha. At this time, almost all the rulers of the earth will be degenerated into plunderers. So at the end of this Kali Yuga, Lord will appear as Lord Kalki, and he is going to kill all the kings who are basically who are not following the rules of Dharma, and then Satyuga will start. So these are the different incarnations mentioned in this chapter here, and the next Sutta Goswami says, "O Brahmana, the incarnation of Lord are innumerable, like rivulets flowing from inexhaustible source of water. All the rishis, manus, demigods, descendant of Manu, who are especially powerful, are plenary portion or portions of the plenary portion of the Lord. This also includes the Prajapatis." These are the next word, and this is like today's verse that we are going to discuss today. In the 20th verse, Sutta Goswami says that Ete chams kala pumsha Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Mridayanti Yuge Yuge. So word by word translation is Ete, all these, Cha and Amsha, plenary portions, Kala, portions of the plenary portions, Pumsha, of the Supreme, Krishna, Lord Krishna, to Bhagavan, to but Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead, Swayam, in person, Indrari, the enemy of Indra, Vyakulam, disturbed, Lokam, all the planets, Mridayanti, give production, Yuge Yuge, in different ages. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. All the above mentioned incarnations that we discussed, right now we have discussed like more than 20 incarnations of the Lord, including Purusha incarnations. All the above mentioned incarnations are either plenary portion or portions of the plenary portion of the Lord. But Lord Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. All of them appeared on planets whenever there is a disturbance created by atheists. The Lord incarnates to protect the theists. purport by Srila Prabhupada. In this particular stanza, Lord Krishna, the personality of Godhead, is distinguished from other incarnations. He is counted among avatars, incarnations, because out of his causeless mercy, Lord descends from his transcendental abode. Avatara means one who descends. All the incarnations of Lord, including the Lord himself, descend to the different planes of material world as also in different species of life to fulfill particular missions. Sometimes he comes himself, or sometimes his different plenary portion or part of the plenary portions or his differentiate portions directly or indirectly empowered by him descend to this material world to execute certain specific functions. Originally the Lord is full of all opulences, all prowess, all fame, all beauty, all knowledge and all renunciation. When they are partly manifested through the plenary portion or part of the plenary portion, it should be noted that certain manifestation of his different powers are required for those particular functions. Srila Prabhupada give an example like, what is it? When in the power, small electric bulbs are displayed, it does not mean that electric powerhouse is limited by small bulbs. The same powerhouse can supply to operate large-scale industrial dynamos with greater watts. Similarly, the incarnation of Lord displayed limited powers because so much power is needed at that time. For example, Srila give examples like Lord Parshurama and Lord Nrsimhadev. Lord Parshurama and Lord Nrsimhadev displayed unusual opulence by killing the disobedient Kshatriyas 21 times and killing the greatly powerful atheist Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was so powerful that even the demigods in other planets would tremble simply by unfavorable raising of his eyebrow. The demigods in the higher level of material existence many times excels the most well-to-do human beings in duration of life, beauty, wealth, paraphernalia and all other aspects. Still they were afraid of Hiranyakashipu. Thus we can simply imagine how powerful Hiranyakashipu was in this material world. So in 7th canto it is mentioned that Hiranyakashipu was so powerful that except Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva, everyone was under his control. And even he changed the rule of the world. Whatever the rules Lord Brahma established, he changed those rules. He was so powerful. He was so powerful. But here Prabhupada says that, but even Hiranyakashipu was cut into small pieces by the nails of Lord Nrsimha. This means that anyone materially powerful cannot stand the strength of Lord's nail. Similarly, Jamadagnya displayed the Lord's power to kill all the disobedient kings powerfully situated in their respective states. So when Lord Parshurama appeared at that time, there was a very great king named Kartikeya Arjuna. He has thousands of hands, and with those thousands of hands, he was ruling this world, and he was so powerful, and he got those thousands of hands none other than by the mercy of Lord Dattatreya. He was so powerful that he was terrorizing the whole world. At that time, Lord appeared as Lord Parshurama, and he chopped all his hands, except he left only 4 hands. He cut like 996 hands of his. So that's why, like Lord Parshurama was so powerful that he killed all the Kshatriyas, not even one time but 21 times. The Lord's empowered incarnation Narad Muni and plenary incarnation Varahadev, as well as indirectly empowered Lord Buddha, created faith in mass of people. You know, like when Lord Buddha appeared at the start of, like in the Kali Yuga, at that time people were killing so many animals in the name of Vedas. They say in the Vedas they are mentioned of various sacrifices. So in the name of Vedas they were killing so many animals. So just to deviate them from this thing, Lord Buddha preached this philosophy of non-violence. And then he created, so many people start following him. So that's what Prabhupada says, that he created faith in mass of the people. The incarnation of Rama and Dhanvantari displayed his fame, and Balarama, Mohini and Vamana exhibited his beauty. Dattatreya, Matsya, Kurma and Kapila exhibited his transcendental knowledge. There are various customs mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam when Lord actually gave transcendental knowledge to various devotees in these forms. Like Lord Dattatreya gave knowledge to, as we see in the 11th canto, given to Jadu Maharaj. Matsya Avtara gave knowledge to Vyavasvat Manu. Kurma, 4 Kumaras gave knowledge to King Prathu. and then Kapila Muni give knowledge to Mother Dehuti. Nara and Narayana Rishi exhibited his renunciation. So all the different indirectly or directly empowered incarnation of Lord manifested different features. But Lord Krishna, the primeval Lord, exhibited the complete features of Godhead, and thus it is confirmed that He is the source of all incarnations. And the most extraordinary feature exhibited by Lord Krishna was his internal energetic manifestation of his pastimes with the cowherd girls, Rasadans. His pastimes with gopis are all displays of transcendental existence, bliss and knowledge. Although these are manifested apparently as sex love, the specific attraction of his pastime with the gopis should never be misunderstood. The Bhagavatam relates these transcendental pastimes in the 10th canto, and in order to reach the position to understand the transcendental nature of Lord Krishna's pastime with the gopis, Bhagavatam promotes the student gradually in 9 other cantos. So here Srila Prabhupada mentioning all of us that in order to reach 10th canto, we should slowly and steadily go from all the 9th canto before we go to the 10th canto. Here, according to Srila Jiva Goswami's statement, in accordance with authoritative sources, Lord Krishna is the source of all incarnation. It is not that Lord Krishna has any source of incarnation. All the symptoms of supreme truth in full are present in the person of Lord Krishna. And in Bhagavad Gita, Lord emphatically declares that there is no truth greater than or equal to Him. In this stanza, the word Swayam is particularly mentioned to confirm that Lord Krishna has no other source than Himself. Although in other places incarnation is described as Bhagavan because of their specific function, nowhere are they related to the Supreme Personality. In this stanza, the word Swayam signifies supremacy as Samam Bhomam. So, according to Srila Jiva Goswami, has mentioned that Ete Chams Kala Pumsha Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. The Swayam word specifically mentioned that even in those incarnations, Suta Goswami counted Lord Krishna as one of the incarnations. But in this verse, he mentioned that Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. All of these, Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan. He is the original personality of God and he is not incarnation. That's the word Swayam signifies here, which is the Samam Bhomam, supremacy of that Sri Krishna. The Samam Bhomam Krishna is one without a second. He himself has expanded himself in various parts, portion and particles said Swayam Rupa, Swayam Prakasha, Tadekatma, Prabhava, Vaibhava, Vilasha, Avatara, Avisha and Jivas. And all provided with innumerable energy just suitable to respective persons and personalities. Learned scholars in transcendental subjects have carefully analyzed Samam Bhomam Krishna to have 64 principal attributes. Here Srila Prabhupada described that Lord Krishna is full of 64 principal attributes, 64 qualities. They are also mentioned in Nectar of Devotion. Srila Rupa Goswami very brief length gives details about those 64 qualities. So Lord Krishna exhibits all 64 qualities. And Sri Guru mentioned that the Swayam Prakasha up to Tat Ekatma Rupa, like all the incarnation of Lord as Vishnu Tattvas, they exhibit only 93% of the qualities, which are only 60 qualities they exhibit maximum. And Lord Shiva, who is the like incarnation of Lord in mode of goodness, he exhibits mode of ignorance. Mode of ignorance, he exhibits 55 qualities, which is the 83% of the qualities, and Lord Brahma can manifest maximum up to 78% of the qualities, which are 50 qualities. So at the end, in this purport, Srila Prabhupada says that the godly living beings who are the residents of the planets in the spiritual sky are the eternal associates of God in different spiritual planets called Haridham or Mahesh Dham. The abode of Lord Krishna above all spiritual planets is called Krishna Loka or Golok Vrindavan, and perfectly living beings by developing 78% of the above attribute in fullness can enter the planet of Krishna Loka after leaving the present material body. So anyone who want to go to the Golok Vrindavan, the topmost plate, maximum they can develop 78% of the qualities, like 50 qualities to the full. This particular verse, same verse is mentioned in Brahma Samhita also. Lord Brahma also says that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He says, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadir Adir Govinda, Sarva Karan Karana. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the Adi Purusha. We discuss about three Purusha incarnations. Karanodakshaya Vishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu and Shirodakshaya Vishnu. But Krishna is the Adi Purusha. He is the source of all Purusha incarnation. That's why we pray, we offer this prayer, Govindam Adi Purusham Tamham Bhajami. In the same Brahma Samhita, it is mentioned that Ramadi Murtishu Kala Niyamena Tishtan Nana Vatal Makrud Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Sambhavata Parama Pumaniyo Govindam Adi Purusham Tamham Bhajami. Lord Krishna takes different incarnations including Ram, Varadev, Vamandev, Gaur Narsinghadev. All these incarnations are the portion of plenary portion of the Lord, but Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And here in this particular verse, like in Srila Prabhupada mentioned that Lord Krishna stays in the spiritual world, the topmost Dhama, the Golok Vrindavan. In Brahma Samhita it is mentioned that Golok Namni Nijadhamni Talecha Tasya Devi Maheshwari Dhamshu Teshu Teshu Tete Prabhavnichya Vitashayena Govindam Adi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. The Lord Krishna's Golok Vrindavan is the topmost Dhama in the spiritual world. Below Golok Dhama is the Hari Dhama, and below Hari Dhama is the Mahesh Dhama, and below Mahesh Dhama is this material world, which is Durga. This is material world. Time is already going up, so I am going to finish this. In the next verse, what is the benefit of reading all these incarnations? We just discussed. We read this different incarnation. In the next verse, Sutta Goswami says that whoever carefully recites the mysterious appearances of the Lord with the devotion in the morning and in the evening get relief from all miseries of life. With what Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Janam Karam Cha Me Divyam, Evam Yuviti Tatata, Taktva Deha Pura Janam Naiti Mamiti Swarjuna. Similarly, anyone who recites all these different pastimes of the Lord in the morning or evening get relief from all the material miseries from this world. So with that, I will end this session. So if anyone has any question or comment, you can take it, or any reflections.
If you read in like a dictionary, it says that it will say that Krishna is the seventh incarnation of Vishnu.
According to Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna is the source of all incarnation.
So it's wrong?
We follow Srimad Bhagavatam.
So it's wrong?
From where it's mentioned, that's I don't know, but according to Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna is the source of all incarnation.
So then, when Krishna and Arjuna were looking for the Brahmin son, they looked around in the universe and they couldn't find him. So finally, they went on their chariot outside of the universe and came to Mahavishnu. And when they came to Mahavishnu, Krishna bowed down before Mahavishnu, as if he was like greater than him. What about that?
We have to read in the 10th canto what is the reason behind that. I don't know about that.
So what is the conclusion? Mahavishnu or Sri Krishna?
Sri Krishna. Ete cham kala pusha Krishna to Bhagwan. Sutta Goswami is saying, Lord Brahma is saying, Sukdev Goswami is saying, everyone is saying Krishna to Bhagwan. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God.
On the list, you had the list of all the different incarnations, and they were numbered. And it seemed like the latter ones, they were coming close to us. But does that mean that the other ones were in chronological order?
No, they are not in chronological order. Sutta Goswami didn't mention them in a chronological order. He mentioned it with the different purposes, but he didn't mention in a chronological order.
In that there's also, if you have Ram and Krishna, and then the next one is Buddha, and then afterward Buddha is Kalki. What about Lord Chaitanya?
Lord Chaitanya is Yugavatara, and it is mentioned that Lord Chaitanya is Channavatara. He is disguised as a devotee. It's mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita that he is appeared as a devotee. That's why he is not counted in this one of the incarnations here, because he is described as a devotee. He is not coming as a lord, he is coming as a devotee.
Well, yeah, but we have Narada. Narada is one of the incarnations, right? And the four Kumaras was one of the incarnations. So Narada is a devotee, he's not Supreme Personality of God.
There are many reasons for why Lord Chaitanya is not counted, but we can go right now. But this is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita. I don't know whether we have time to discuss Chaitanya right now. I don't know all those verses, but I can find it out and let you know. Yes. Any other questions?
We got my question.
Okay. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Very good.